once you bring this thing around, if you're still wrestling with it, okay, so it gets this, once you bring this thing back up, just do the same thing you were doing when you went down. Okay? Once you break his balance, you can move him around a whole lot easier. If you stay in here trying to, oh, see, I can't get the wrist. Yes, it's not about the wrist lock. It's about muzzle alignment with a good target. John can be John Bonet? Yeah, Johnette. Okay, yes. Sorry up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's do another one.
That was easy. Well, that might hurt my wrist.
So we'll do the attack first, right? So you have it on me. Okay. So I started here. Some of you guys started raising the weapon. Okay. The partner had to really lift their hands up here, and I get desperation moves, but I was down here. So this gives him a different strength ratio. Okay. But let's bring it up here, and the hands aren't up yet. Maybe they're starting to come up, but he rushes in to get it this way because we can peel it out. Never forget that handgun disarm techniques and handgun retention techniques are complementing opposites. The good news is the techniques work. The bad news is they work for whoever has their shit together. That's why we focus on principles and concepts and not just techniques, because the one who knows the techniques better, maybe. The one who applies the strategies and principles better, or the tactics better. Okay, so here, I'm going to get this off of me. Okay, and he needs to handle this before I do something where I bring it, because again, we're looking at pistols, not smaller revolvers where he can get his whole hand around this. There's a huge space under there, right? Okay, so he can catch this, but I can still keep levering. Now we're in this same context. Okay? It just happens when the adrenaline goes up. Okay? So I want you to work on the this desperation move. Okay? So here, under, get under. Don't do this. Don't go and just grab it because okay. So it gets levered up. Okay? Because this guy might plan on kicking, right? Whatever, taking this thing away from you. Planning on disarming the cop, the security guy, the home defender, whatever. Right? So start with that, and then we'll put the defense in. All right, let's go. Okay. We think we have it? Everybody tried it? Yes? Okay. So from here, up, back up, and just lever back down on it. So slowly, from here, up. He's going to bring this back. So what neutralizes this is this. And now that just gets levered back down. Remember the staff techniques where we put our hand on his hand and crush in against things? I'm just applying pressure. Right? Yeah, but this won't recharge. I get one round. Even if this doesn't move and rack, I get one round. It's in there, unless you were bluffing, in which case you're in a world of hurt. Right? So from here, right, up, back up. So using distance again. This is the same principle as the sitting down, everything that we've done. Okay? So he may also just come up from under your hand because that's what he got. Again, back out, lever down. Just lever down. Right? Your first move has to neutralize this wrist lock that he's putting on, and he's pushing this thing back. Once it gets to a certain point, you're not going to be able to move without damaging yourself. So when he goes for it, go into your defensive positioning. Did we learn this like way back? Ichimonji, foundational movement. No? Just check. I always like to check. Back up. Okay? Yeah, but I'm smart enough I wouldn't get in there that close. You may not have a friggin' choice. Because I got to tell you, there were certain times when I was a Leo and I was clearing a building because the burglar alarm went off, and I was clearing a building, and I'm coming up on a doorway to check it. If somebody would have walked out and clearing the doorway here, and I haven't even gotten around it yet, and this guy comes running out, he's going to be right here, whether I wanted him to be there or not. whether I prefer to be back here because this is the smartest thing to do or not. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In that moment, this is where we were. In that moment, I might have been clearing this doorway. He came out, whoa! And just on a panic flinch response, that's where I went. I don't care how you found yourself in this position, because this is the technique. If you're in this position, he does this, you do X, Y, Z. Tactics and strategies are completely different. Okay? So, we found ourselves here. He does his thing. We do our thing. Okay? Yes? Get it back down as much as possible because you need to neutralize this. So that brings this down. Lever it down. He's fighting this hand. We've covered this in other lessons, right? Even if it's cross-side wrist grip. Mod 1, right? Oh yeah, but what if I can't move that hand? Use the hand he's not fighting. Didn't we cover that? Why did things suddenly change? Because we've changed and the weapon, or we, right? Don't fall into the same crap that 98% of the people in the freaking world fall into, and they compartmentalize their lives. Where this only matters in this environment with this group. This only matters because I'm studying for that degree. This only. How many times have you been to Japan with me? You've been to Japan. You've been to Japan. Okay. How many times have we left the dojo, seen the same people that were graceful as all get out? They put on their human clothes, right? They had a ninja attire, and we see them at the train station, slouching on chairs, tripping over themselves. All that wonderful taijutsu, gone. Not in the dojo, not in the superhero costumes. Okay? So